Hey everybody, welcome back to the K2N Online Paddle School. We're back here on YouTube, and today we're talking about routine boat maintenance and deep cleaning the outside of your boat to bring a shiny polish back. All of the methodology that we're going to talk about in this video and all of the products that are used or referenced for future usage will be in the description of this video. So if you want to quickly get something that you can read and follow along with, it is right there under the description tab. This video will serve as a visual on what it should look like as you're going through this, how to apply the products, what they look like, and so on. The point of this video is to be very beginner friendly, so all of the products and items you should be able to acquire at your local Walmart or AutoZone or West Marine. These are things that we should be easily able to get. There are better, higher end products that do exist. Depending on your usage and application of these products, you may be within a budget to just keep your boat clean as opposed to getting it back to showroom quality. I will link some other products such as 3M that are much more expensive and do a better job, but again, depending on your individual usage, you can discern if you need to get a $8 bottle of polish or a $69 bottle of polish. Boat maintenance goes a little bit beyond just looking aesthetically more pleasing. The longevity of the clear coat on your boat, as well as the paint, is dependent on its ability to reflect UV rays. As boats start to dim and become more opaque, they start to absorb more and more sunlight, which is more wear and tear on the paint. Its ability to be shiny and reflective pushes these UV rays away. The other benefit of cleaning your boat gets you in tune and very up close to your vessel in every square inch, and this just means that you can spot any defects or damage to the boat early and allow you to make the proper necessary fixes on the vessel. The methodology that we're going to go through today is the most invasive way of cleaning your boat, and I don't recommend this as a way to clean your boat on a routine basis. The boat that I used here has not been cleaned in about a year or two, and I have some pictures of other vessels that have not been touched in a year or two as well. So as we go through this methodology, there are a few levels and steps that you can choose to take or choose not to take depending on how clean your boat is currently. Again, this is the full beginner's process, and then routine maintenance would be small sections of this. If you were to follow these steps monthly, you would wear away the clear coat on the outside in its entirety. The chemicals are harsh enough that it's actually wearing that away. Doing this methodology annually, if your boat has not been cleaned routinely in the time, makes this a much more effective way to bring a boat back to life. So let's get out there, start cleaning the boat, and I'll walk you through the process. So this is the boat we're going to be using. This is a club boat here in Hernando that gets a lot of use. We had a race bib on the front taped on for a few months, and it actually kind of wore away the paint, so that's that yellow mark. You can see the boat's pretty dirty. It's got some chips in the paint and stuff as well, but we're going to be working on all the scuff marks and stuff with the procedure here today. So the first thing we're going to use is a magic eraser marker, which is kind of the first level of the cleaning process here. So here's the magic eraser marker. Washing down the boat makes it easier for this magic eraser marker to kind of activate and use. For most applications of getting out scuff marks and, kind of hard to get, paint blemishes, the magic eraser marker will do the job that you're looking for. So for many, depending on the severity of dirtiness that your vessel is under, magic eraser marker is a great way to start and use. You don't want to use it on a daily, weekly, or honestly even monthly is pushing it. It's akin to using 5,000 grit sandpaper, so you can literally wear away your clear coat with the magic eraser marker. It doesn't seem like you could, but it is something that you don't want to overuse. Everything in this video is to point us away from overusing products. So after that, we're kind of washing off all the dirt that we were able to get off with the magic eraser marker. And you can already see that the boat is already much shinier just from that process alone, right? So for many, this is kind of the end of your boat maintenance, and it's that simple, just using the magic eraser marker. It takes a bit of effort to get out a lot of the gunk. And for some of the spots, you can't get out at all, right? So we're going to dry it off, and then we're going to do a little overview of the boat and kind of see how much shinier it is overall just from the magic eraser marker. So the majority of the scuff marks and stuff are going to be gone. You can see a shine and a polish and a reflection. That yellow mark at the front is still present, and there's still a few things on the sides and stuff that the Magic Eraser marker won't get out. And that's where the next step using the Orbital Buffer and cutting compound is going to come in to really get the boat shining. Using an Orbital Buffer with the wool pad on there, you just apply your compound directly to the wool. You can spread it around with a tool. I use my finger. It's kind of a messy process for the most part, but you just want to get that smeared on there. Any excess you can wipe around on the edges, or you can wipe directly onto your boat. It's all going on the vessel to be used, right? So don't be afraid to kind of get it spread out. So next you want to lightly press it against the boat. If you turn on the Orbital Buffer with the compound on there, it will spray everywhere. So you want to get that spread out a little bit and make it a little bit more manageable. So from there, you just kind of turn on the buffer. The cutting compound that I'm using is recommended between 3,000 and 5,000 OPMs. And this buffer that I use tops out at 5,000. So for most of it, I have it on a lower setting of 3,000 just to kind of work the paint and get out some of the scuff marks. The yellow section shown above, I have at the full blast 5,000, really trying to get all of that discoloration either worked out or, you know, just a little less yellow overall. From there, you would wipe down your compound, and from this residue wiping off, you can see how much more shine is going to come from that cutting compound. So like I said, if your boat is super dirty, it has a bunch of spots on it, this is definitely the way to go to really get that shine back. Doing this on an ongoing basis, if you're to do this weekly, you would wear away all of the paint, right? So again, this is an annual cleaning project if you don't clean habitually, or you get a used boat or something that's in really rough condition. This is the way to bring it back to life quickly and easily. Repeating that process on the entire boat, you can see how much cleaner, shinier it looks overall. Most all of the scuff marks and stuff are going to come out. The only things that are remaining are actual chips in the paint, right? So it's not going to, you know, do a magic trick and replace paint. It's only going to take out damage and blemishes on the actual clear coat and paint itself. The final step after the cutting compound is going to be applying polish. Use a damp rag. This is almost like a super cleaning product for the most part, right? So as you apply this, it's going to create a film on the top of the vessel, and that's a lot of dirt and, you know, little micro inconsistencies coming to the surface that you're going to wipe away, right? The polish is important after the cutting compound because the cutting compound brings all the dirt and grime off of it, but this brings back that final layer of brilliance, shine, and protection for ongoing boat usage. So having polish on there is very important. For many, using the Magic Eraser marker, following it up with polish is more than enough to keep your boat looking brand new on an ongoing basis. It doesn't take a lot of time or effort to do that. You can omit the Magic Eraser section and only do the polish. After applying the polish, you wait for the polish to kind of dry and it creates a film. I use 2 microfiber rags and wipe that down. And this is going to bring the final layer of brightness and brilliance back to the boat. After doing all this, right, keeping this clean is super simple, right? It's nice, shiny, polished, smooth, right? You can simply take a soapy rag and wipe down the boat on a weekly or monthly basis and keep most of the grime off of it. So this is the final rundown of the boat. So again, Magic Eraser marker, using the cutting compound, finishing up with a polishing agent. There are different brands that you can use. The Ultimate Compound that we use here is the most invasive for this style of vessel. And so using a marine wax or something is a little bit less harsh. Again, just trying to easily cut through a lot of the crap on this to give it a really nice, brilliant shine for the video especially. And you can see the boat looks almost brand new. There's still paint imperfections just from, you know, typical usage and slight damage on the vessel. Even that yellowing at the front from the race bib is mostly gone. You have to really look close to see it. So getting that out, the Magic Eraser marker would not have cut it. The Ultimate Compound was definitely necessary for that. This is another epic that we have within the club that I cleaned up recently. You can see on the left that it is just filthy. And on the right side, it looks like a completely different boat. So This process, again, very simple. It's very easy to get the Orbital Buffer. The one I'm using is very inexpensive. If you want to omit that, the magic eraser marker and polish will do most of the work. If your boat looks like the one on the left, investing in an Orbital Buffer is definitely worth every penny to bring it back to its brilliance shown on the right side. So keep in mind, even using the magic eraser marker on a habitual basis is enough to wear away that clear coat and start oxidation within the paint. If your boat is mostly clean and you're just doing routine maintenance, the magic eraser marker on a quarterly basis is more than enough. Adding polish as you lose that reflection on a 6-month basis typically works depending on your overall usage. I have links to the Meguiar marine polish that you should probably use in the description, as well as the 3M equivalent. If you have any questions about this process or the chemicals to use, feel free to reach out anytime and I can put you in touch with somebody that knows more, or I can try to answer the questions myself. Thank you guys so much for supporting the YouTube page. We are at 1,200 subscribers, so we've already gotten 200 more subscribers in the last few weeks, which is excellent. It's great to put content out there to help people with their ongoing technique, as well as the small things like loading your boat or maintaining your vessel. If there are any videos that you want to see in the future, please reach out. We can get those videos out to you as quick as possible. Don't forget, we have 200 plus technique videos on the K2NOnlinePaddleSchool.com. You can check them out anytime. It is a monthly subscription. It helps support this YouTube page. It helps support everything that we're doing here with K2N. Thank you guys again. We'll see you on the next video.